TV. My name is John Calvert. Today we're going to make 4 cheese homemade macaroni and cheese. Let's get started. We're going to start off by making a simple roux by using a half cup of butter, which we're going to melt in the pan. Once the butter's melted, we're going to add a 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour, and we're going to stir that in to make the roux. It's important. I use a spatula to mix this up because it's easier to break up clumps using the flat side. It's also good for scraping the edges. This is going to cook for about 3 to 4 minutes. You're going to smell a nutty flavor when it's done. And you should also not feel any grittiness from the flour. You're basically cooking out the flour paste to it. Once the roux has gotten that nutty smell, we're going to add 2 cups of milk. And we're going to keep stirring that until this becomes bubbly and thick. You can also add, at this point, a pinch, I mean a literal pinch, cayenne, a tiny bit of salt, and just a little bit of pepper. You can always adjust this later in the final product. We're going to cook this till it's nice, bubbly, and thick. Once it starts to stick to like this, if you can see that, it's ready. So reduce your heat to pretty much low, and then we're going to add 8 ounces of cheddar, about 2 ounces of Monterey Jack, and about 2 ounces of Swiss, slowly, constantly stirring. Once it melts, and you can add more. And then once this is all melted in, we'll show you the last cheese that's going in. Once all that cheese is melted in, we're going to put in chunks of 4 ounces in chunks of Velveeta. And they sell them in these great 4-ounce cubes now. They're not sponsored, but it makes everything nice and super creamy and super cheesy, especially for kids. And then we're going to melt that in. If your sauce starts to get a little thick, add a couple splashes of more milk and it'll thin it out, but be careful, you can thin it too much. As always, don't forget to taste for seasoning to make sure there's enough salt and pepper in there. That's perfect. Next, we're going to boil the pasta. Just follow the instructions on the package. Once you've drained your pasta, we're going to add in the sauce. And stir that in. And there you have it, folks. How to make homemade 4 cheese macaroni and cheese at home from scratch. It's delicious. Your kids will love it. You'll love it. Tune in next time where we might make something else with this. You'll have to wait and see. My name is John Calvert, and you've been watching Geek TV.